On Saturday, August 16th, 2025, this 27-year-old woman right here, Vanessa Esquivel, is accused of leaving her 15-month-old baby in a hot vehicle for over 2 hours while she went into work in Frisco, Texas. And when I say hot vehicle, it was 95 degrees Fahrenheit outside that day, which means the inside of that vehicle was even hotter. Now, according to the arrest affidavit, it states that Esquivel brought her baby boy to the emergency room at Medical City Plano around 5:30 p.m. on August 16th, 2025. She told the medical staff that her toddler did not seem to be feeling well that day and that she had been driving him around during the day in a hot vehicle since her air conditioning was not working inside her car. Now, medical staff at the hospital said that the child was already deceased by the time that they arrived to the hospital, and his core temperature was measured at over 106 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, police did end up being called because of the severity of this situation. Things didn't really make sense to the medical staff, and once the police officers responded, they began questioning her. One of the officers actually noticed that she was wearing a hand and stone massage and facial spa uniform, to which the officer asked her if she was at work that day, and she kept on denying, saying that she had not gone to work that day, that she was with her son all day. When officers began their investigation, that is when they uncovered that Vanessa was in fact at work that day and that she worked a shift from around 1:45 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. Vanessa's coworkers did end up being interviewed, and one coworker in particular who was working with her on the day of the incident said that Vanessa never returned to her vehicle until she left for the day. Authorities also found out, and included in the affidavit, that the next day on August 17th, 2025, Vanessa actually called the spa and said that her son had passed away the previous day. She said that she was between a rock and a hard place and was unable to find childcare for him, so she admitted to leaving her son in her vehicle while she worked her shift the previous day. However, she said her vehicle was running and the air condition was on. She asked that the employee not leak the phone call to law enforcement, as she says that police were investigating her. The arrest affidavit also indicates that after Vanessa returned to her vehicle and saw that her son was unresponsive in the back seat, instead of bringing him immediately to the hospital, she actually drove to a nearby McDonald's and ordered herself food. She did not actually bring the baby to the hospital until around 5:30 that night. Mind you, she got out of work at 4:15, so for over an hour, she was driving around while her son was either dying or already dead in the backseat of her car. Police ended up obtaining a warrant for Vanessa's arrest, and she was ultimately taken into custody on August 20th, 2025, and charged with first-degree MURDER. She has since been booked into the Collin County Jail, where she remains held on a $250,000 bond. If convicted, Vanessa faces between 5 years in prison and life in prison.